With last week's elections behind us, North Carolina lawmakers are facing a slightly changing power structure in the General Assembly, and that could impact key legislative decisions. You're watching the weekly Advocacy at Work update from the Chamber of Catawba County. I'm Brian Francis, and it's November 11th, 2024. Catawba County voters will see both familiar and new faces representing them in Raleigh next year. Representatives Jay Adams and Mitchell Setzer retain their seats in the House, while newcomer, former Representative Mark Hollow won the Senate seat for the 45th District. On the county level, Commissioners Barbara Beatty and Austin Allran will continue to serve in their roles. We'd like to extend our appreciation to all the candidates who step forward to run for office and try to represent our community. We appreciate them offering themselves for service. Turning now to statewide races. As of this recording, results are not quite official, but it appears that the Republicans will win between 30 and 32 seats in the state Senate, compared to the 30 seats that they currently hold. In the House, it appears the partisan breakdown will shift from a 72-48 Republican majority to a 71-49 split. Now, as a reminder, the legislature needs 30 Senate votes and 72 House votes to override any potential vetoes from Democratic Governor-elect Josh Stein. Now, note that I didn't refer to it as veto-proof majorities, as I see this as a bit of a media shorthand. In reality, every vetoed bill requires its own override vote, and individual bills may succeed or fail based on shifting support. On some bills, Republicans might get a few Democratic votes and override a veto. On other bills, even a few Republicans may choose not to override. Now, turning briefly to national politics, Republicans have won enough seats to control the U.S. Senate, probably with a 53-47 majority, though counting continues in several races. Senators will vote for a new leader later this month as Senator Mitch McConnell ends his tenure as the longest-serving party leader in Senate history. On the House side, votes in roughly a dozen races are still being finalized, but it appears Republicans again will have a very, very narrow margin in the U.S. House. We'll link to a running tally of those races in your email if you'd like to check in and see the latest on what the partisan makeup is of the House. Now, returning to the General Assembly, they're set to reconvene on November 19th. Knowing that there will continue to be a Democrat in the governor's mansion and that the House majority may be shrinking, there is some speculation that it could be a very active few weeks in Raleigh in November and December. And of course, if anything happens that will impact your business, we'll let you know. Until next time, I'm Brian Francis, and this is Advocacy at Work from the Chamber of Catawba County.